everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be working on the currently page. I decided this year I'm going to be working on my currently pages, and these are the pages that come right before the new month, and I usually leave them blank, but I decided that this year will be a good place to set some goals and keep track of things I'm working on, and maybe at the end of the month then I can go back and reflect and see how my feelings were at the beginning of the month and how the month ends up. So let's see, let me make sure I'm in frame. I need to zoom in just a little bit. Okay, hopefully I remember to move the page around so you guys can see. Okay, so first of all, my planner is the same one that I showed you guys last time, except I decided to use the inside of the cover as the outside because I like this side better. So I switched the back and the front around. Plus I think it matches this better, the opening page. Other than that, I didn't make too many changes. Yeah, so it is the same planner. I am going to fiddle around with, let's see if I can show you guys. So the first week of the year, I'm going to be working on next. But then I'm kind of deciding whether or not to fiddle with switching formats, like doing the second week as a horizontal. I don't know yet though, but I'm gonna be working on that. But we shall see what I decide to do after this first week. I'm going to be filming the layout of the week next, and then after the week is over, I'm going to go back and memory plan, I think. I don't know if I want to plan as I go or memory plan. That's going to be something I will be discovering on how I want to do that plan, my new happy planner. But anyway, let's work on this currently page. I'm using a lot of a couple of unconventional things. I was in Lowe's the other day with hubby, and I picked up these paint swatches because I thought, oh, these are earth tones, and I kind of want January to be kind of an earth tony tone. So I picked these three up, and oh, never mind, I didn't go to Lowe's. I picked them up at Walmart. Anyway, I picked these up at Walmart. In the big Walmart, they have a paint section. All right, and then I have these tags that are like thank you cards, not thank you cards, but thank you tags for gifts. And I've had them for a long time. I don't exactly remember what I bought them for. I think they were in some kind of super clearance, but I'm using the back of these. And then I'm using this sheet from belicicasa.com. And I thought these were really pretty. And it kind of goes with the whole earthy vibe. Why can't I say earthy vibe? And then from the same shop, I have this card that kind of says sets the tone for the year or the month. It says, you don't need a perfect plan to begin. Trust a quiet willingness to take one small step. Let this year unfold with calm intention and quiet courage. Love it. Okay, and then a friend of mine gifted me these papers, and I thought, you know what, I could probably, this kind of goes with that vibe. Oops, did I just make the knot? Oh, there we go. All right, and I don't exactly know where she got these papers from, but it says Writer's Nook as the theme, so I have no idea. But I think maybe, let's see if we can find one that kind of goes with the vibe of these things here. Maybe this one. This one has blue. I don't think I need blue. This one's a little too white. Maybe this one. Does have a little bit of a blue undertone, but has green, and not that one. Oh, this one has green. This one might go. Okay, right now. Oh, there's another one here. Oh, I don't like this one. I think it's just a little too busy. But this one's cool. Okay, so it's between these two. I'm kind of leaning towards this one, but This one's kind of cool too. All right, so I need to make, I will be making up my mind soon because it's one of the first things I need to put down. So my thought is to, let's see. Put these down, like maybe something like this. Okay, and then I was thinking for this guy, I could put it as have a little back like frame, and then maybe put it either here or here to cover that up, but I kind of like here. All right, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm trying to decide if I want to write here or just cut and use the card by itself. Let's glue it down first, one step at a time. Okay, and this is Tombow Mono Air Permanent Adhesive, and I have refills for it that somebody gave me. I haven't refilled it yet, so I'm kind of waiting to see how that's gonna go. Let's see, I'm gonna make sure it's kind of centered. Okay, is that straight? I don't think it's straight. If you pick it up right away, it kind of comes up, but no, it's already stuck. Okay, this is some really good stuff. All right, so I guess if it's a little tiny bit crooked, I'll have to live with it. All right, and I'm using my cutting tool to cut it. This is, I don't know where this is from. I bought it on Amazon, so it might not be a brand. I have two of them. One is a little bit bigger. This one doesn't have that. Oh, yes, it does. You know, you can go wider, bigger, longer, whatever. But it's only maybe cuts up to like 9 inches. So if you have like a 12 by 12, you can't use it. All right, so okay, let's see. First, I think I'm gonna use whatever paper I decide to use to cover this corner so that I can put these guys down like so. And I do want them to overlap. I'm kind of thinking it would have been nice to get a bigger paper. Oh no, I guess I could center it like this and use the whole paper and just, yes, that's what I'm going to do. Center it, and then I can just use these guys without having to worry about the other things showing. And then maybe this guy can go here. Okay, and then I can use whatever stickers. I'm not sure about this lace, but if I use it upside down, it'll have the, I'm not a fan of the lace, so maybe because of that, I'll use this one. Yeah, I think I prefer that one. Oh, oh no, I don't like the lamp. I have issues, don't I? And if I go like this, the book will be upside down. So, what if I cut off the lace? Yeah, let's do that. I have a lot that don't have lace on top. That was that one of the ones that I was thinking about? Let's see. This one has a little bit too much blue. I'm not sure if this one goes with it. Oh, that one has the lamp too. Okay, let's cut off the lace on this one, because I'm not a fan of it. I don't know why, just don't like it. So I'm cutting it off. Let me make sure I don't cut off too much. You know, I don't know why I always do things at an angle, and then when things are crooked, it makes me mad. Let's see, a little bit. I think that's good. Nope, I still got a little bit of lace, but I'm not, that's okay. It's not like, you can't tell it's lace. So let's put this guy down. So for the new year, I think that a lot of people make resolutions or set goals in January for the entire year, but I am going to be setting goals and making plans only for the month of January, because I want to do each month separately, because what is important sometimes in the beginning of the year might change by the second or third week. So I'm not saying it won't be important anymore, but it's not your focus. I'm doing it again. I'm at an angle. But I have this line to kind of guide me, and I'm kind of looking here because for some reason this take note is sticking out. Okay, and let's see. And I feel like this table is jiggling just a little bit too much with this new setup of mine, because this light, my ring light, is clamped to this table, and this is not the steadiest of tables, so I don't know if I need to like do something so that it doesn't move so much when I do things. I don't know. I have to figure that out. So I'm apologizing in advance if the table is wiggling a little too much. Why did I say that? That was so wiggling. If it's wiggling a little too much. Wiggling. Okay. Let me white out this January 1st. This word's down here, just in case something kind of sticks up just a little bit. Okay. I am going to put this down first. Here. Like that. Okay, let's... Yeah, it's funny, when I picked up these 3 cards at Walmart, I was like, why did I get those? And I didn't even know why. And I thought, well, I like these colors and I'm going to be using them in one of my journals, but I'm not junk journaling. I am decorative, doing a decorative journal and a travel journal. And I'm still on the fence about the decorative journal, about whether or not I want to do it, because I want to do the event journal and a travel journal. So I don't know that I also want to do a junk journal per se. Not sure about that yet. So I'm going to be thinking about that. But anywho's, decided to use these. These were perfect for this. So all of you can rush over to Walmart and, you know, have a color palette in mind, or just pick up a bunch of colors. They probably don't like that though. I felt kind of weird by getting just these 3 without knowing darn well I wasn't going to get any paint, but we did just paint our master bathroom in an earth tone, but it was not a Walmart paint. All right, and then this guy is going to go, do I want it up here or do I want it further down? I think I want it further down, which means I need to do the other step first. Now these tags here, I cut them in half and I thought I could use it here to write goals and planning to. Is that what I wanted to write? Yeah, goals and plans. Yeah, goals and plans. Like that. Not sure I like the scallopy thing, so I think I'm going to cut that part off. But in doing that, does that mean it won't cover all of this? I don't know if I'm... Oh, okay. Still covers it. Okay. I was worried it wasn't going to cover this and this, but if this sticks out a little bit, it's not really going to bother me that much. Okay. And that looks a little crooked. Okay. And yeah. Okay. I like that. Okay. So let's go ahead and write... do I want to, yeah, I think I'm going to put plans up here and goals here. Which one's going to be longer? I think goals here and plans here. Okay, so I've got these 2 Japanese pens. This one is called Mono Twin. I think I got it at a stationery store somewhere. And this one is all in Japanese. So, oh, it's a zebra, but it's a zebra and whatever that says. I don't know if you can see it. All right, so they're both kind of brush pens, but no, this one's more like a felt. Let me see which one's darker. Okay, that's the silverish one, and this is the felt tippy one. I think I prefer this one. Okay, so let's see. So this is going to be goals. Okay. I'm going to try to make it fancy. Oh, that came out better than I expected. Look at me go. Okay, and this one, what was it? Plans. Oh, my nose just started itching. Of course. Okay. Try not to be distracted by the nose itch. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I guess that's an OKP. I have so many plans for January. It's not even funny. Oh, okay. Itched my nose. I feel better. Okay, so this guy. Okay, let's put the adhesive on here. So I don't know if I'm gonna write. I don't think I'm gonna write this on camera. But if I do, I'll leave it. Well, I'm gonna write it on camera, but it might take a little longer than I think, so I might have to edit it a little bit, but we'll see. I'm trying to decide if I want to print or use cursive. Okay, I think it's looking good. Needs some decor though. And speaking of which, we're gonna add this next. And I'm either going to use the sticker sheet, but now I'm thinking I need something a little bit more earthy and not quite so green. And yeah, okay, so yeah, I think I'm thinking I have these flowers, and don't ask me where they're from because I don't know. I was thinking maybe these green things or green things, sprigs, or if I want to use something bigger, this is a happy planner, Woodland Seasons Christmas, but it does have some greenery like these guys. I kind of want a bigger sticker here though, but I don't think I want the deer. What does this say? Filled with wonder, if I could put that there. It's the perfect colors. I don't know if filled with wonder is but I guess if you think about the beginning of the year, oh, these are things you can do for Christmas, so that's not a good one. Let's see. This is a repeat. No. Okay, nope. That's a no for me, dog. Okay, so let's go back to my first idea. Okay, I do like this tree. Oh, these are not clear. Does it bother me? Sorta, yeah. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna reach for a different book. This is totally not going according to plan. Not at all. Because some of these I want to use for January, the monthly page. I was going to use the watercolors for that. But I can use the trees on here maybe. Where are the trees? Maybe, are these see-through? These are see-through. Oh gosh. Maybe I can use some trees here and then use the rest for the monthly, because I think this is the only one there is. Like this. I plan on using this one and this one for the monthly. But I can put one here. I'm thinking this one. Oh Lord. Let's see. Oh, it's also not clear. Well, goodness gracious. I thought it was. Let's see if any of these are clear. These are. Okay, I might go back to the sprigs. Oh, these are clear, but it's mountains. I really don't think the colors go. If I wanted to use like a deer or something, that would work. These are, I think these are clear, are they? They are. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's see. I didn't really want to go for a floral motif, but I think this will look cute. Oh, it does. Okay. Oh, I'm not too upset about it. But now that I put that down, I'm like, where am I going to put some more flowers? And I think maybe here on the bottom. Let's use this bigger one. If I can get it to come off. Because of course I don't have tweezers. Where are my tweezers? I think they're over by my other stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put this like here. I do have a lot of plants, but I think I can squeeze them in. If I put, you know what, I need to cut this just a little bit. And my hands are shaky. Why? I don't know. I did have 2 cups of coffee. I normally drink tea, but I've been hooked on this Mexican café de olla for the last like couple weeks. And I already have the shakes as it is, and I think the coffee's giving me even more shakes. Okay, let's cut off the bottom of that. See what we think. If I have to remove these stickers, I'm going to be so disappointed in wasting them. Okay. I don't know that I'm super excited about it, but I think it's cute. I do like this. See, this has an evergreens with snow on them. So I kind of wanted an evergreen on here, but beauty is all around. I mean, I could put this here. I do want an evergreen, but I don't know if there's a clear evergreen. These here. You know what? I might just use these, even though they're little. If I can get them off the page. Clear stickers are notoriously hard to get off pages. I think this will add to the evergreen thing. See, the evergreens are here. All right, there we go. So I need something small over here now. And, look. Ask and you shall receive. Come on, work with me. Woo, I am excited now. All right, so I like it. I like this. Simple, pretty, and not too fussy. All right, so now I have to decide which one of these 2 pens I want to use to write my goals and plans. And like I said, I still have to decide if I want to do cursive or not. So let's see. Right. So that's an what do you call this sheet? My mind just went freaking blank. Is this cursive or block letters? I guess it doesn't matter. So that's this pen. So let's try this one and see what I think. I think they're both almost the same. This is a Sharpie and the other one was a Sarasa. This one It's very smooth, but it might be a little too smooth. And when it's a little too smooth, my handwriting can go wonker. So I'm going to go with the Sarasa. And right now for my goals, let's see. The first one I have is to write. I'm writing one book in January, right? Oh, I guess I'm doing cursive. One. I'm just using the number book. I normally do not write this slow, but I'm writing slow because I'm on video, and sometimes when I'm on video, I get like overwhelmed. And then I'm putting book 2 in the series up for pre-order. Then personal goal for me is to curb my spending. My goal for this year is to use what I have, because I have so much crap in my house, and it's not crap. It's really nice, pretty stuff, but I tend to put it in containers and put them up on shelves. And then when I need something, I go buy it. And all that pretty stuff has been stored. So how should I say that? I'm just going to say use what I have. And then the second thing is to declutter one space. So those are my goals for January. Now my plans are, like I said, I have a lot of plans. So I have a friend's birthday party. And I have to, it's going to be a robe romp. So I already have my caftan. I just have to get it ironed and then get my wig, find a wig. I have a box of wigs somewhere. Should I put party? I think so. I'm not planning her birthday party, but I do have to have her gifts done. I have her gift already. I just have to, like I said, prepare for the theme. And then I have to, what else am I planning? Well, Bible journaling is going to start. So I have to do the plans for the curriculum. Bible journaling. We're going to be using a book called Read the Bible in 52 Weeks. Oh, do I want to write curriculum? Do I know how to spell? I'm going to use the word program. No, I'm going to use the word schedule, because I know that I'll screw up curriculum. Okay, then I have to plan my friend Kita's birthday. Her birthday I am planning. I already have sort of the event set up. I just have to make sure if I need to pick up things like I have to order a cake, things like that. Birthday plans. And then I'm going on a writing retreat. So I'm just going to write writing retreat, because that does take some preparation. My laptop, make sure it's up to date, my outline for the book that I'm writing, and also, food, what clothes I'm taking, that kind of stuff. It's going to be 3 or 4 days. I don't remember, but need to prepare for that. And then I'm also planning my youngest birthday. My youngest is having a milestone birthday, and her birthday is the end of January. But I'm gonna plan her birthday's gonna be the weekend, the first day or 2 of February, but it's still, all the plans have to be done in January. I think that's it. I'm trying to think if there was one other thing, but I can't remember because my list of to-dos. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Let me see. I might have it in here. Prayer journal. Oh, okay. Gosh, I have a lot of birthdays. Okay. And then, oh no, did I just really do that? Okay, note to you guys, if you get one of these, you have to fully let the ink dry because obviously it smears. Okay, I cleaned it up a little bit, but it smears. And then my friend Avis and my niece Francina, I have to mail out birthday cards to them. Okay, so that is my currently page. I think it turned out really cute. Zoom out a little bit. I hope you guys like it. I really like the way it turned out. And so you can work on yours next. Talk to you soon. Bye.